to Wise Link Academy. For today, we're going to be producing out the interpretation curve, or perhaps the arc of this cylinder, as you can see at the right hand side of the screen. Um, that is showing the elevation and the plan of that cylinder. So we are told to what reproduce what the arc, right? So the arc in which when the two pipes fit in together will not allow spillage to occur. So how do you our first task here now is that we need to reproduce out the figure you're seeing at the right hand side of the screen, right? So to produce out that, my first task here is to um, start with the plan, right? So the plan, as you can see, my arrow indicating the plan. So first things first, I will draw a horizontal line this way. As you can see, horizontal line this way, right, and a vertical line at this point. Take it upward this way, right? So I have this. So this here is our center point for that circle. As you can see, the circle has a diameter of 70. So if I 70, I need to get the radius. So 70 divided by 2, I'll have my radius to be 35. So with the help of my meter rule, I'll measure out 35. So this is 0, this is 30, 35 at this section here. So I'll place it at the center to draw the circle this way. So this is the circle, right? So this is our plan. Obviously, if you observe again, I've drawn out this plan. Next up, I will leave a distance. So I'll move my t-square upwards. So I will before that I will take my t-square, right? I will draw a line tangent to the circle upward with a faint line. You can see also the other side, right? The other side at this point, yeah, I'll take it upward this way, as you can see. Next up, observe please. Next up, I'll leave a distance. I'll not draw a line, I'll leave a distance to that one, just to draw a thick line this way. So this thick line is the baseline of that one you're seeing, right? So I've drawn out this. Next up, the height of this cylinder is given to be 80, right? So I'll measure out 80 with the help of my meter rule. So 80, observe please, here is 0 to this point here is 80. So it's ticking, I'll ticken from here to here, right? Hence I will close it up with a thick line this way, right? So observe, we said from here to here is 80. Obviously we need to get out the center, so that will be 40. So since from here to here is 80, get at the center, 40 is at this point. So with the help of my t-square, 40 is at this point. So I will just draw a center line to indicate the 40 this way. So here's the center of the cylinder. Next up, what is next? If you observe that there is an height somewhere here of 50, right? So 50, so in which I'll take 25 up, 25 down to accomplish 50. So I'll take my compass this way, right? I'll measure out 25 at this section, right? So I'll take it one up, one down this way. So with the help of my t-square, I'll draw the line straight this way. So I'll draw the line here straight with a faint line this way. What we are doing just to reproduce out what is at the right hand side of the screen. So obviously the height is 25, Abby. Now observe please, observe. from the center, this center here, this center, there's at this point here, perhaps let's say from this point here, there's a um length of 70. If you observe closely, the length of what is 70. So I'll take my T square at that center, that gap I leave. I'll draw a distance this way, and I'll measure out 70 out of it. So from this point here to this point is 70. So that 70, this point 70, will help me know the limit of the distance here. So this is it here. That's the reason why we have 70. So I'll close this part up this way. I'll close this part up. Obviously, I'll close this part up here too. Next up, I will take in um, this part. I'll take in this part. I'll close it up. I'll close this part up, right? So the same way, listen please. I'll take this one. I'll take this point here down this way, right? We said this is 50. So here's the center. Here's my center here. Perhaps let me use here to be the center. I'll measure out 25 up, 25 down to know the limit of or perhaps measure it here. So we said here to here is what 25. So come to this point here, 25 up, 25 down this way. So I will take it this way and close it up. Observe, close it up this way, and also come to this point and close this up this way. Then I will take in this part here, right? I'm taking this part. So I have this. So we have successfully what draw out the figure you're seeing at the right hand side of the screen, right? So what's our next task, please? Our next task now is that observe, please. If these two pipe, right, link together at right angle, because this is at right angle. If a pipe enter under pipe, right, and water flow through it, if the pipe fit in well, water will not come out, right? But if the pipe do not fit in well, water will spill out, right? You have spirit of water will be draining out from the pipe. So the actual perfect curve that must be created when two pipe link together so that water will not spill out, we call it an arc of what? Interpenetration. That's what we want to produce out from this plot now. So to get the arc of interpenetration for this one, what do? Your first task is that you come to this point, you give a distance this way. At this point here to give a distance, or perhaps just draw it down this way. So I'm working on this line I drew now. And next up, I need to draw a semicircle. So here to here. So draw a semicircle. Now see that, come to this point to draw a semicircle. Next up, divide the semicircle into 6 equal parts. So come to this point, take it 1, 2. Come to this point, take it 1, 2. Observe. Next up, come to this point here, this edge here, take it 1. Come to the edge here, right? Take it 1. Next up, come to the second edge here, take it 1 this way. Next up, at this edge here, take it 1. Do it simultaneously. Next up, I will link those points to the center. Link this point here to the center. Link this point here to the center. Obviously, I will link this one to the center, and I'll link this to the center. This is 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 6. Next up, I will link this one to the center. Observe. Link this guy to the center. Link this to the center. Right? I will link this part here to the center, and also link this part here to the center. So I have this. Now listen please. Next task is that observe please. Whenever you are labeling for this interpretation, observe the labeling well please. Now here becomes 3. Observe this. 3, 2, 1, 0. Next 1, 2, 3. I have this. Next up, since here is 3, start with 0. Is 0, 1, 2, 3. Then 2, 1, 0. I have this, right? Next up, proceeding. Now, I haven't done all this. I will take every number inward. Look at 3. I'll take 3 inward, the faint line. I'll take 2 inward, the faint line. I'll simply take 1 inward. 0 is already in. Take 1 inward. Take 2 inward, and take 3 inward. This way, have this with the faint line. Next up, the same way, I'll take 1. See, 0 is already in, but touching what? The circumference of the circle. So next up, observe please. The 0 is touching the circle of the circle. The 0 here is touching what? Circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle, right? The edge of the circle here. So take 1 to touch the edge. I have this. Take 2 to touch the edge. Next up, 3 is already touching the edge here. Now next up, move to 2, touch the edge. Move to 1 to touch the edge. I have this, right? I have this. So with a perfect drawing of horizontal line, listen please. This is 0 to 0. This is 0 to 0. Take their line upward. Take it this way. Take this line upward this way. Observe. This is 0 to 0 line. 0 to 0. So observe. What is 0 here? This is the line 0 0. I've drawn it upward. 0 is here. So at this point, I'll take in this part here. Observe. Next up, let's move to 1. This is for 1. This is for 1. 1 1. I'll have this. Next up, I'll have 1 1. This way. So this is 1 here. Meeting at this point. This is point 1 at this point. Observe, please. Observe. Next up, I'll take 2 2. This is for 2 and 2, which is 2 and 2 here. I'll take it upward. 2 2. Take 2 2. So 2 2 is where? This is for 2 here, and automatically for 2. This is 2 2. Touching this point 2 2 here. Next up, I have point 3 left. This point 3, which is already what? Upwards, right? So take point 3 here upward, which I have to be perhaps touching this point here and this point, because 3 is here, 3 is here. You touch this point and this point. So with the help of my French curve, I will join this together. So join this together, I'll have this. Observe, join this together. I'll have this. I see. So ensure that you join it well. So I'll have this. So this is like the arc that must this is like the shape of the arc that will make a perfect fitting when the two pipe meet together, right? So here's how to draw the interpenetration of that cylinder you are seeing at the right hand side of the screen. If you have found this class helpful, do not forget to click on the subscribe button and like. Thank you. Welcome to Wise Link Academy.